Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is April 11th, 2022, and today is Monday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, the market's just lingering lower on lower volume as well. Now, there's no major economic event scheduled for today. So as we look at the various markets starting out with the Forex symbols, the British pound just treading lower towards supportish area, 130-ish level. Looking at the indices, the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ both retraced just slightly. Looking at commodities, gold pretty much unchanged and oil steady at $96 a barrel. Looking at stocks, the tech stocks retraced last week, causing the markets to just linger lower. And lastly, cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin inches lower as well. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're looking here at the Euro-USD at a 4-hour chart, and we're just between our two moving averages here. It looks like the Euro is the stronger of the pair. Now, if we look at a longer time frame, you'll see we're on our lows, okay? We're just really just off of our lows by like 10, 15 pips. So it's not looking good, okay? When we look at the GBP, also, look at that. It's right there, just breaking 130 this morning just now. This is the first time it broke 130. It's what 129. And that means we could go even lower if we do continue breaking this further apart. Now, looking at a weekly, just to give us perspective, the next real support level, if we break this 129-ish level towards this 128-ish level, is 127. So we do have some room for us to even get further down. Now, looking at the commodities, first looking at gold, not doing much towards the top of its very tight range, 1940-ish level, and 1946 is the high, low is 19-ish, 1920-ish level as well. So keep that in mind. Now looking at crude oil, $96 a barrel. Now it's still in this wedge formation. If we look at it, I mean, it's really trading. Look at that. I mean, that's a perfect wedge formation. So you're looking for some sort of breakout. And once you get it, it should be extreme, so try to catch it. Now, looking at the Dow Jones trading at 34,517. It's at supportish area. Now, the banks were strong last week, okay, towards the end of the week, but the tech stocks were weak. So when we look at the NASDAQ, let's take a look at it. It's trading at 14,264. And it did retrace quite significantly from 15,140. So that is a major retracement after our major bounce that we had. So you see further selling and further weakness in the tech stocks, which may lead the Dow Jones further down. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now looking at Apple, we retraced. 169, Facebook retraced as well. Microsoft below $300. That's an important level for it as well. So we're seeing some weakness across the board when it comes to the tech stocks. Now looking at JP Morgan, it got a bit of a bounce last week. Okay, it doesn't seem like that right here. There we go. That's the bounce. Hit that low of 128 and bounced off of it. Now it doesn't mean that it's over and we're going to sustain this, but it does mean that it's showing some resiliency here, okay? And just keep in mind, we're down from our 172-ish level as we've retraced from these major areas, okay? Lastly, looking at Bitcoin, also trading in a tight range. The markets are consolidating here, and so we're seeing a little bit of less volume vis-a-vis what's happening like a month ago when we had this extreme volume because of what happened between Ukraine and Russia, and we're seeing that still unfold. So we're trading right now at 42,211. I did retrace. It is hitting somewhat of a supportish area. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So, you know, I don't like to trade markets where things are just lingering or they're just floating away. Okay, I'd like to see some volume in it. So you may see a catch up once it hits that 41,000. Okay, so that might be an entry level for you to buy as it does bounce. So things will cook up during the week. We do have a CPI number coming up. We do have some more things coming up as the month progresses. So just keep that in mind. And we're still trading in an environment that's post-pandemic one, and also post or in the midst of a war between Ukraine and Russia, and that's still unfolding as we speak. So lots of things that could pop up during the day and during the week. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish everybody a great trading day. Thank you.